We have all been wondering what the next update would be, and we finally found out, which includes a new island revamp, Master Mode Floor 6, some new nerfs, and a lot of quality of life changes, and I'm going to get into that in this video. Before we start this video, if you guys would subscribe, that would help my channel out a lot, and only 10% of you guys are subscribed, and let's get into the video. So first off, we're going to start with the island revamp. As you could see, this is much bigger than what you thought it would be. And this island comes with a lot of new NPCs and a lot of quests, and some new fairy souls. And I'm going to get into that real quick. If we come up here, this is the treasure hunter. And you could find the treasure hunter just from right there, walk up front, and then TP up to here. And basically the treasure hunter is a new type of way to make loot and other things by going up to him, clicking on him, and in chat it should say that there is a tip and you have to pay for the tip and you have to find it. And as you can see, my tip is red sand rock, and I have to dig to find the treasure, which means I have to use a shovel and I have to find it. And it differs in price. Mine was 50k, sometimes it could be 100 coins, and sometimes it could be different, but if you want to, you could just go around and find stuff like this. And if you come over here, there's a new NPC, and you could basically share sheep and get a reward. I don't know what that is yet because I was sharing sheep for a while, and it still said I didn't have enough sheep to share, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, you could do this too. If we come up here to this house, you could also bring an animal up to this house and help out Jake, which has been on this island for 25 years, and you could give him an animal, and you just have to bring it all the way up to the top of the mountain. And then we have an entrance that is leading to a place called the Trevor The Trapper, the Terry's shop, and Tammy. And if you come to find this area, it is right here, right below the mountain. As long as you're near here, you could find it very easily. And if we come over to Trevor the Trapper, if you open him up, it will ask you to accept a task and you hunt down an animal. And what you get from this is pelts. And pelts could be used to buy a minion. And this minion is a tier 12 farming minion. And all of these are tier 12 farming minions. And if you upgrade all of these, you could finally get 30 minion slots, which is very good. And if you come over to Tammy, it shows you what the cows or animals' abilities are, plus what types of animals there are. And you just gotta track the cows or whatever animal you get by accepting this, and you get pelts. And also, let's get into floor 6 and some changes. And of course, before we go into this, floor 6 master mode will probably be hard if the terracotta stayed the same. So let me explain what exactly was changed. Along with floor 6, they added a lot of other stuff, but also I'm going to include what they changed for floor 6. So they reduced the amount of mobs in master mode during the thorn fight, but made them stronger. This should help with lag. They added a more obvious visual clue during the Livid boss fight. Master mode Livid now releases less damage at the start, but will gain more damage as the wrong ones are killed. Berserker's Bloodlust has been halved if there's more than one Berserker. All Master Mode floors will now have the same stack and completion EXP bonus as regular floor 7. All 3 Mage Goggles have been nerfed. The Wither Shield ability has been nerfed. The changes to the Sedan boss fight, which is floor 6, this is what makes it easier. Killing Terracotta now reduces the survival phase by 1 second, which now makes floor 6 easier, and that's what I was talking about. So to start out, they added an enchant to Anidia to prevent breaking stems and not fully grown crops. And this gives you a book called Delicate, which basically does what I just said, but it replaces a mod that a lot of people use. So if you guys want to do that instead of using a mod, which could help you out a lot with lag and some stuff like that, you could use this. They added a new winter stack which could hold green, white, red gifts, snow blocks, snowballs, and packed ice. And this is very good, and you could acquire it in the Jerry Island. They added pet milestones for mining and fishing in the appropriate skills. They added a show all stats as a profile option while viewing your stats, and added back true defense to it. They added ability chat in personal settings to hide ability damage from your chat, which is also a thing that mods do if you want to do that also. They added a cake timer, and they added a pickup stash from sacks, and they also added a regular blacksmith functionality to the Reforge anvil. God potions now go into the potion bag again, and it also has been updated in the tab list. They added a quiver fill, which is very good for a lot of people that do not have infinite quiver. They also added a buyback confirmation from NPCs, which allows you to stop making expensive mistakes like what happened to me multiple times. They added a magical lava bucket to Netherrack. They added a chat message when buying from a shop. They added dungeon rewards. Rare drops are now broadcasted to the party, so you could have more in celebration. They added the Aspiring Leap, which was added a couple of days ago, but it has finally got an ability. They added a weather node, and they also added a Krampus helmet, which can now finally put into minions. They added ability to star up dungeon floor boss heads with diamond or gold essence, and they added a special bazaar for Iron Man players who like to purchase booster cookies, which is very good for lots of people that have not gotten a booster cookie on their Iron Man. They also added Smite 7 as an RNG's drop, which also decreases the chance of getting Warden art because it's basically another drop, but it's also a good thing because Smite 7 is pretty good and costed a lot, and this brought the price down a lot too. And back to this place, they have added a lot of zones, like down here, this is a mushroom zone, a fishing area, and they also added a shiny pigs area. And in this area, there's much more shiny pigs than a hub, as you could see. So if you want to grind, you could grind it here. And that's basically it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, I would appreciate a like and subscribe.